I was selected because I think of the initiative, by the drive that I showed amongst all the other farmers to mobilize other people. And a master farmer is somebody who actually is a farmer first. First and foremost, we are a farmer. And secondly is that we mobilize the community so that they can also be able to grow and produce the product and use it as for their food consumption. Apart from that, we are mobilizing the women so that at least they can get some income from the products they are using. I was very happy with the yields we got, and even the farmers that we have been involved with are very happy because they actually produce much more than they have ever produced. We sell part of it because it's a lot. Yeah, like the yield we got last term was quite a lot. We had to sell some of it out. And then the residues we've been given to our animals, and it has also increased production.
The difference between what we have been growing before and what we are growing now is that there used to be bigger beans and they used to grow taller, but the production was not much.
I think we are going to expand on the production of soybean because now it will become in demand. And when once the demand has become high, then we are going to expand the acreages of growing soybean. But we cannot rule out the planting of other crops. Yeah, other crops will be planted in between. Like the farm that we removed the soybean, we have put our vegetables, waiting for now, when the rains have now come, we are going to remove the vegetables and return the soybean. But on the other hand, because we are also trying, we've got the nitrogen component. We also need to plant some maize so that they can reduce the other cereals so that they can also use the nitrogen that is being fixed in the soil. We meet twice a month when we are talking about what is on the crop, on the land, what is happening in their land, or any developments. We, as we started last season, we came up and said we needed someone to have a chairman and a secretary, and so that they can come up and we agree on certain issues. We normally have meetings for 2 hours, yeah, and at least 1 hour we talk about the other things, but about 30 minutes we talk about marketing when people come up with the idea, because it was not an issue initially. Initially it was an issue, is the crop actually doing well? Yeah, but now that we got a lot of soybean, the marketing issue has now started coming out. As we are grouping ourselves together, and more ideas are coming in and more ideas are coming up, we'll have now to look beyond just outside the box. Because when they start producing, you'll find that now they have to think about other suppliers because of economics. But we are hoping if the volume goes down because of the price goes down because of the volume, then now they'll have to now move to the value chain, where they do value addition to the product, so that you get more money than what you get as a cereal. So that also will now start coming up. We're using simple fertilizer. We are using the biofix, and we've been using foliar feeds where the plant needs to be increased with the fertilizer, but and a pesticide, because there are some places that we have diseases. In future, it might be a problem because maybe some of the farmers might not be able to afford it if they are left on their own. But with the structures we are trying to fix together, then we shall now have a way out in which we can purchase for them if N2AFRICA cannot be able to give us, so that we are able now to have the voice to get the fertilizers and the other inputs we need.